So let's talk about rewards and recognition programs, what they are, why they matter, and how to build one. At its core, a rewards and recognition program is just a structured way to make sure that employees get recognized for their work consistently and in a way that means something. Not just a random good job here and there that gets lost in the day to day, but something tied to your company's values and built into directly into how you operate day in and day out. Good recognition programs drive engagement. Like I said, they want to stay. It reduces turnover, and it creates a culture where people want to show up and provide their best work because they know they'll get acknowledged for it and feel valued and for what they're contributing. When you're designing a recognition program, you want to think about 5 things: the purpose of it, the equity of it, how frequently it happens, a reward design that's meaningful, and then lastly, how you measure it. Knowing what you're recognizing, making sure it's accessible to everyone, keeping it timely, offering rewards that people actually want, and actually tracking whether or not it's working are all very important and foundational things, pillars involved in creating a recognition program. Now, there are a lot of ways to do this: peer-to-peer shout-outs, value-based rewards, milestone recognitions, team wins. We can do, and actually I argue that we should do all of these. The format really matters less than the value behind it, how you feel when you receive that recognition. A trophy no one cares about isn't necessarily recognition. And since we're all working every day towards completing a goal, it's nice to get those bumps and milestones along the way, the good jobs, the pats on the back, to keep you motivated and performing your best. When you're ready to launch your rewards and recognition program, start with a clear purpose. What do we want to do? What do we want to accomplish? How do we want to make employees feel? What values do we want to align with our program? Get leadership bought in early so that we can validate everything that we're putting together and building with how the executives see the company and how they want to grow the culture. Train your managers to use and reinforce these recognition programs so that they're consistently used and folks not only reward and recognize each other, but use those recognitions in informal settings. So at a company meeting, calling out a few recognitions recently for awesome work on a project from a team. And then build in peer-to-peer recognition from the start. They don't have to be monetary rewards. Just, hey, shout out, I want to formally acknowledge that you're awesome and what you've been providing, whether to me, whether to the team, whether to the company, is worth recognizing. And on top of that, your manager will see that and know that you're doing an awesome job. Lastly, collecting feedback to keep improving your program, okay? Because nothing's ever perfect. Things can always evolve and change with your company, with your culture, or slowly but surely try and work towards creating the best possible recognition program or culture that you can. So that's the framework. If you want to dive deeper, we have more information regarding the pillars and what to do to get started. Happy to connect and learn more about what you're looking for in a recognition program and how we can help facilitate. Thank you.